big on fighting these days, but I don't call the cops. And I'm not big on scrapping lately. When I start, I don't stop. I just need one more person to hate me talk that talk. One more problem might make me kill them all. I'm a heartbreaker, ass kicker. I'm a heart trigger, nasty words. I got two fingers, my ass kisses. I'm an asshole dirtbag, no good bastard.
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night. Welcome everybody to another IFR Fridays. IFRidays? I don't know. I don't know how to say it. IFR Friday. We are just getting ready to... Oh, Jesus. That's something big. There's a lung nuts. And he's big. Got no nose wheel. I don't know what he's in, but... We're going to take the Lear 45, 41,000 feet. Going to hang out up high tonight. I don't know why the windows are all closed, but... I'm not going to the cabin to open them all. Just chilling in Africa. Hey, visualize. This is TPHI. Gonna be, like I say, 41,000 feet, IFR flight. I was gonna do live weather, but it's like total middle. I am live weather. I was gonna do live time too. It's totally middle of night, and there's so few towns in Africa that there was no lights to see. I tried it earlier. There was like no lights at all. So there's that. We're not gonna fart around too long on the ground because it's a long flight, about 3 hours. So there's that. We're gonna get right at it here. Old cockpit with some modern conveniences. Yeah, yeah, one thing missing there. What the hell are my landing lights? I know that I keep losing my landing lights. I find them and then I lose them. Like every time I see them, I lose them again, and I'll find them again and I'll lose them again. Nope, you're also low again? Okay. No, I'll chill for a minute then. It's gonna take me a minute to finish my pitot heat. And where the hell am I landing? I always lose them. Tell people to sit down. No smoking. That's all my trims. Pumps. I couldn't find them earlier either. They should already be on. They got taxi and then landing, but where the hell are they? Right there. Okay, so we take off with no way to shut those down. I see Mrs. TPHI. Some light effects, but I think there's a plane behind me, or on top of me. Visualize. And another little plane. I haven't seen anybody's planes. I'm not surprised. I see they didn't put in flags like I thought they were going to. You know, like fighter jet or commercial jet or single engine prop or single engine tail dragger. You know, just simple flags that you can put on aircraft, so at least it gives you something close to what you're actually flying. So yeah, they start at 7 o'clock because they're longer. I don't want to stay up that much later. So, give you a minute to get in here. Oh, looks like just about everybody's in. What the hell is he in? Eurofighter.
What? No way.
There's Mr. TPHI. Check the controls. Put this bird in the air. Yeah, we start at 7 on Fridays because they're usually long flights. They're all going to be 2.5, 3 hours long. So there is that. So I started them at 7. So if you want to catch up or load in or whatever, if you're going to load in, want me to wait, I'll wait. If you want to catch up, or if you're not going to fly, whichever, let me know. I can hang out another minute or few.
Can you fly this plane and land it?
Surely you can't be serious.
I am serious. And don't call me Shirley.
Stu!
I'm good, yeah, I'm feeling alright, baby.
Yeah, I'm gonna have the best fucking night of my life. Thank you, Stu. Thank you so much. And thanks for that video on that tractor. That thing's pretty freaking wild. Get the brakes off, get the give her a good go. Do I have my engines on? Yeah, I can hear them. Thank you, Stu. You're a legend. Where's my... Oh, there's my speed. Gotta find my speed. Rotate at 130. Yeah, stay. Come on, you can get in the air. This thing's old school. Got little wings. Gear up. Nose back down. Nose back down. Nose back down. Thank you. Flaps up. Start getting over on the course here. If you don't get somewhat on course, the autopilot gets cranky. And this autopilot, if you're touching the controls at all when you turn it on, it shuts it off. So, whoa, Jesus, that's way too much bank. Giving my passengers a hell of a ride. My week was good. How was yours is the question. I was pretty much normal. You were the one that had the abnormal week. Alright, let's see if I can do this, because this thing is cranky when I do this. I have to repair, flight up, do that, and then I have to do flight level change, otherwise it goes bonkers and screams for the sky. 10,000 feet a minute. I gotta reset that. Nose down, nose down, nose down, nose down, nose down, nose down. Autopilot flight level change. That's better. 218. Nav mode. Go to JFK. I haven't found much of anything in the what few files I've seen. There's not all up there yet. There's still got an absolute ton to put up there. Everything looks good. Autopilot looks good. Flight level 41 is good. Yes, I'm cheating using this autopilot because I know this one, and this one still works. You just got to remember to arm shit before you get there. You had a couple days off. That's always awesome. Very tired. 7 a.m. to 9 p.m. every day. We had no travel time each morning or night. That's cool. So you got a full 14 hours of work every day. Well, minus dinner and lunch. So everybody's cranking the overtime. What are we doing here? Long runs down low. Yeah. Most of y'all are going to fly down low. SU-27. Yep. I see, oh, there's Mr. TPHI back there. So I see most of the stuff now is ported over to the marketplace. Almost everything is over there now from 2020. Not everything, but almost everything. Done before next Friday. That'd be nice. Nice looking place, but Christ, they got a lot of snow up there. The dog getting out? Yeah, Maddie went out too. Maddie pulled the, I gotta go out. I forgot that the flight level change on this thing picks up whatever your actual airspeed is. You can change it after the fact, but. We'll do fine. The only thing I'm having trouble with this bird is getting a TOD. Another inch last night. Between Tuesday and Thursday is about 3 feet melted. Pick the Jaguar. You did? Did you pick it up? I'm not picking it up. Not until... I'm not buying any more new planes until they're 2024 native. Once it's a 2024 native aircraft, I'll buy it. How is it? Did you fly it yet? Mr. TPH, I was wondering about it. So how is it? You like it? Good? I'm not going to pick. I'm not going to pick up any aircraft until it says 2024 native aircraft on it. So I'm not done until that happens. Oh, so he doesn't know yet. He's got it. He hasn't flown it yet. That solves that issue. He doesn't know. That's okay. If anybody's got it, has flown it yet, give us a shout out because there's several people looking for it. It's any good. Yeah, now I can shut my lights off. After all that finding the damn switches. Who's Willie? I don't watch these other people, so I don't know these other names. Is that everything just in case one craps out? You're all ready to go. Oh, okay. Willie Canuck. Didn't he do a radio show? I thought he did a radio show. Ducking autocorrect, yeah. My cement mitts, exactly. I was going to use the red livery because I got a really kick-ass red livery for this, but this looked more African. This looked like an African livery. I don't know why. Just the colors. Colors reminded me of Africa, so I use this. It's got a little red in it, so that'll work. Yeah, for some reason my phone seems to think I want to tell people to duck off. Thanks again, Stu.
I'm good, yeah, I'm feeling alright, baby. I'ma have the best fucking night of my life.
Have a good night, dude. Thanks again. Did you know there was a plane that's that new one that's coming out that had a guy that it made me think of Long Nuts. I had the real one that had a livery of some dude with his testicles in a wheelbarrow. I was like, there's Long Nuts right there. He needs that livery on that plane. Hello, Mighty. Yeah, there is. I should see if I can find that picture. They had it over on one of the other Flight Effects' forum or Discord. They were talking about somebody showed a delivery of one of the real ones, and they had dude with a wheelbarrow with testicles in a bucket. Like, there's Long Nuts. I was out here earlier trying to get everything to work on this plane, and Mrs. TPHI sneaking up on me. Which reminds me, I didn't turn my radar on. 20 miles, 80 miles. It's not going to show anybody anyways. But weather, come on, get over the weather. There you go. No way. Just tried to sneak up on me. I forgot you can make that. That's cool. Click the pen, the yoke goes away. This does have a tablet. Ooh. Go to your settings. The thing I can't figure out is they need to do one for putting up all the, oh, there's the shades. There we go. They all should be open. FAA mandatory that they're open during takeoff and landing. That's better. Jared's here. Is he flying? Did I not see him sneaking in? Or did I miss? What did I miss? Did he chat? I didn't see him chat. Oh, down there. All the fighter jets gonna hang out down there. I'm just gonna chill out up here. 41,000 feet. Mach 0.77. I'm gonna have to cut my engines back though. Oh, we're still on the green in here. So my oil pressure's a little high. Not bad. You want to check my... Yeah, we're good. I'm climbing up to 41,000. I'm way up too high for your liking. Like in the plane. You're talking about in the plane, right? Don't know, you may be. There's a little bit of that weed flying real high. I'm hoping I can actually pick up a VNAV. I was fighting with the flight plan earlier today. Everything was about this thing was just giving me a hard time. I think we got VNAV working now. 41,000. There. My glide slope switch. Not available, not available, not available, not available. There we are, 41,000. Now we should be kicking her in the ass. Get our VNAV on. Our altitude at our airport, landing airport, I think it's 5,500 feet. If I'm not mistaken. $55.20, so 5,500 will work. Oh, altitude set. That one, that one. $5,500. VNAV is on. Oh, it didn't like something I did. VNAV's on. Flight tractor's on. Everything's good. I don't know why we got 9999. Select, there we go. We didn't select it. There we go. Alright, let's see if we actually got a VNAV. We got else, so let's see if we actually have. There's a 1,000-mile flick tonight. Yep, we got it right there. 750's got a TOD marker. Alright, so we're good. We got the marker. Right there. Alright, we're good. I think we're good. I don't know if it'll follow the marker, but we're good. Oh, remember the clouds are looking a little repetitive, but no, I guess not. There's Mr. TPTR Jared, just visualize up here, flanker. Yeah, there's a Cessna 70 or 750, Bombardier 750 coming out sometime in the next few weeks. Flight Effects is putting one out. Not sure if that's going to be. Why are we not holding our altitude? We're drifting. We'll do our altitude select after, I guess. It's not holding it. We'll put the hold on for now and we'll do our. When we get closer to our TOD before we take it off. But they have a awesome Bombardier jet, the 750. Thing's gonna be a beast. I love their stuff, and I haven't heard if they're coming out with it. It's going to be a marketplace only, and I think it's going to be a 2020. I don't know if it's going to be 2024 only, or it'll be, but it is going to be marketplace only. And they're getting close to release on that one. If Fast Cow's not going to finish the 1,000 or the 7 or the 8,000. Global 8,000. I'm just gonna have to get this, the Bombardier 75 or 750. Yeehaw! Vroom! Everybody doing head-ons over top of me. That's a long straight road down there. Holy shit! There's Mr. TPA's ride back there. I see him loading in. Bet you people go like a bitch on that nice long straight dirt road. We're not going to see any giraffes from up here. Sorry, folks. No rhinoceroses or giraffes or zebras or lions and tigers. I'm seriously considering about buying this plane again, except for it's $30. About buying it again in the marketplace, just so now they constantly update it, and it's going to be so much nicer if it's just updated when I play. You're still flying a long distance? That's okay, Mighty. No, you do a lot with that. Appreciate you stopping by all the time, but I know you fly with that virtual airline all the time, which is cool. I'm all cool with that. You don't have to come by and fly. You got that. You're busy with it. You're always on the virtual airline shit. I should start a virtual airline, but I'd have the lowest ratings of anybody because I crash all the time. Southwest Airlines has one of the largest virtual airlines. I think we've talked about that before. It's fucking huge. Oh, we're doing Mach 0.8. Was that Symphonatic Airlines? That his 2,900 hours in? Holy shit! I don't have that many hours in the whole sim. I can bet like 2,300 hours in both sims. Heard on the radio this morning that Heathrow's been shut down. Yeah, yesterday, big fire. They had a big fire. I don't know what caught fire, but there was a pretty big fire, and they were closed down all day yesterday. That made for a mess. One of the world's busiest airports closed for the day. I didn't see the cause of the fire. And they unveiled the F-47. Apparently it's been flying for 5 years, but they unveiled the F-47 today. Hear back. Someone yell if I start diving into the ground. Electrical substation blew up? Okay, I hadn't seen all the news on it. So apparently they did people think it's the Russians. Oh, geez, probably. Whatever. Probably all the illegal or the Muslim immigrants they got over there trying to disrupt everything. This aircraft's capable of 51,000 feet. This thing's a screamer. For as old as it is, they're as old as I am. CNC system's most vulnerable. The sheer fact that any kind of Russian electrical, or any kind of electrical substation would have any kind of computer hookup to it that could cause it to be shut down is stupid. Because they're all solid state. Giant switches you have to throw manually. They shouldn't have any of that shit hooked to anything. Just for that reason. Like, none of that should be hooked up to the fucking internet in any way, shape, or form. Should not have network connections. Or if you do, you have isolated systems that only read if there's an issue and report it, but don't have any way to fix it without a physical person going out there and throwing a switch. Does anybody want to take bets on how long we have before we have the F-47 in the sim? Their grandson we plugged a thumb drive, found it in the parking lot, and then they started their entire thing started playing Thunderstruck all over the place. Could you imagine? The poor bastard. Had to scare the shit out of them. They started hearing, because that virus in Iran had played Thunderstruck and it knocked everything out and erased everything. F-47 by MS Injury, which won't look anything like it, like his F-23. His F-23 is not the F-23. Hey Reaper, how's it going? I'm sure I was the only, because they both said it at the same time. I realized, I knew they said they flew one a while back. But apparently they flew both. There was two of them. Lockheed Martin had one and Boeing had one. They were flight ready. They were actually flying. That was pretty wild. Oh look, I'm YouTubing. Why the fuck does it send me out 30 minutes late that I'm fucking streaming? And why does it notify me that I am streaming? Is it that fucking stupid? Whatever. I'm getting a notification on my phone that I'm streaming. Oh, look at that river. Buying 2 MSC in your aircraft. The J-10 is the only one that made it, and some Russian drone, which is actually pretty good. If you look at the numbers, a lot of people have bought a lot of this stuff. He just buys the shells. He buys the shells. J-10 driver's your favorite non-US jet? That's cool. Yeah, he just buys the shells, because you can buy almost every aircraft ever made shell. He throws in some controls and some flight characteristics and dumps them on the marketplace. Yeah, I was playing with it today too to work out a way to do in-flight movies. I think I got it figured out. I just got to come up with one more tablet or do it on my phone. But I can host the movie on Discord, and I can pair one of my, just use one of my my earpieces inside this headset. So I can use an ear insert and use this headset for the stream, and then I'll still hear the movie in one ear. Oh, I think I figured it out. We'll be able to do an in-flight movie. Everybody will have to watch it in Discord, but there's no copyright that way. There's no sound gets on my computer. I don't know if I can host a video on my phone. I should check and see. Should probably do that first. Go to my chat. Mute myself. Oh, it's share screen button though. On my phone. There's YouTube watch together. I don't want to do that. Who's that just screamed by? Jared? Oh, maybe that's it. No, I don't want my face on there. Fuck that. I don't want soundboard on there. How the fuck can I share my... Well, let me fire up my video thing. F-22. That's the old school now. That's only 5th gen. Try this. See if this is going to work. Oops, that's not what I wanted to do. I can't figure out how to share my screen with my phone. I'll probably do it on a fucking computer. Or if I have to feed my child, or she's going to call some number. Funny how that works. Who's that? Somebody's coming in. Long nuts. Huh. There's no option to fucking share your screen while you're on a phone. Hey, Whiskey Creek Farms, how's it going? There's Mrs. Oh, one in there. Or at least there is, I can't find the fucking thing. Oh, you son of a bitch. Oops. That's not, oh well. Yeah, that was an old RKO radio picture. That's why I was beeping. Oh well. I'll figure it out on my tablet. Eject, eject, eject. This was an old King Kong movie. It was an RKO radio pictures. Beeper. How are we doing on our... Oh, flight path looks good. Yeah, we're good. Long flight, long flight. We're doing pretty good speed-wise. Excuse me. 457 knots. Kind of a nice day. Compared to what we've been having for some of these flights. Socked in so you can't see anything. Got Long Nuts up there, Jared's up there, Mrs. TPHI down there. No, Mr. TPHI is down there. Ah. Mrs. is back there. I love how they put out the dirty ass old smoke for the old plane too. How long is the flight? Almost 3 hours. Almost. Not quite that in airtime. The thing is, I was having trouble getting the reversers working when I was landing. But, oh well. Mill 982, I don't think that's somebody with us. Sweet, love long flights. I don't think I'll do much over 3 hours. That's about all I can stand. Talking to people. That's silly to think of, but yeah, you run out of what to say and what to talk about. Just hit a brick wall with that shit. So. You're 3 hours longer than I can. The Earth is not flat from that. It's a fisheye lens. That's what's causing it to be round. There, we'll zoom in there. That's there. We're 41. We can go to 51 with this plane. Just giant ass fuel tanks they stuck on it. Massive fuel tanks. I shut my lights off if they're still on. Oh well. This is a 2020 aircraft running in 2024. And almost all the developers that are making full 2024 aircraft are not bothering to. That must be a real aircraft. They're only going to patch them to get them working in 2024 and not waste time on them because they have a 2024 aircraft coming. So. But this one's fully patched for 2024, this one is. I think it's somebody talking about the flat earthers. I think it's the old Bugs Bunny movie, or the old Bugs Bunny show with the hell is it? Christopher Columbus. The earth, she's around like a globe. Bang, she smacks him on top of the head and goes, no, the earth is flat like your head. I don't know why that comes to mind every time somebody mentions fucking the earth is flat. That's all I can fucking think of. It's the old Bugs Bunny. Honk. Comes down to it all. 90% of what I remember in my life is all Bugs Bunny shit. Go figure. Suppose I let Maddie in. The sun's finally set. She didn't want to come in. She came in for like 10 minutes when I went back out. I gotta find a fighter jet that I actually want to fly for next Thursday. Ugh. I don't want to use any of the. I don't want to use any of the. Yeah, brain just took far. Demos ones because they're not working. The fisheye sim, yeah. I don't want to use. They're not working unless you buy the upgrades. So I'm not going to do that right now. So it limits me on what I've got left over. I got the crappy version of the F-22. Don't want that. Got the F-18, which everybody has. Oh, I have to go through my list. Got the A-10. Flight Sim 2020 almost looks like 2024. Took some awesome pictures. Yeah, but when you get 2024 rig set up right, it looks even better. It just takes a while to get 2024 to look great, but 2020 does look good when you jack everything. But so does this when everything's at maximum. This looks really good. Well, it is at max now. I just wish it would load better. It's doing better at loading down here. I want to see what's down there. I don't care if I'm at 41,000 feet. I want to see what's down there. I don't want it to be blurry. Like there's blurry. There's loaded. So it's hard. It's weird. But I bless the rains down in Africa. Ooh, got my. I don't want to let my coffee get cold. Probably already is. It's almost cold. My P&G coffee. Thanks, you guys. My coffee fun. Looks like Longnut's name says Longnut's Visualize. There. Now it's just a jumble of Mr. TP China there too. Oh, hey, question for all you guys. Any of you guys been to Discovery Cove in Orlando? Sent pictures? Okay, cool. Definitely check them out. Supposed to be like the high-end version of their amusement park where you can swim with the fish and part of SeaWorld, but it's like the super high-end part of SeaWorld. Limited number of people per day. No one? It's got a really good package deal on it. I was trying to decide if I want to go. A really kick-ass package deal for September. And the Discovery Cove thing is, they all your meals are included, all your drinks are, all non-alcoholic drinks are included, I should say. And all your meals while you're there for the day. If you want to spend shitloads of extra money, you can do a dolphin encounter where you actually get to swim with the dolphins and shit. There's shark feeding, all kinds of shit you can do. It's kind of like a half water park. Well, it's almost all water park. You swim with the animals and fish and whatnot. But it's an all-inclusive. Everything's paid for. Brother Craig's fucking with you on purpose. It's against you. I've always wanted to go since they opened, but can never afford it. But right now, I got a really kick-ass deal offered on it. Hey, 3 nights, but 2 days. One at SeaWorld, one at with the ducking. I screwed it up earlier with the ducking. It'd be 1 day at SeaWorld, 1 day at Discovery Cove, and another morning at the water park or wherever you wanted to go that day, because you could do a half day and then catch the train on the way home. You could also go to SeaWorld that evening too. They're open in the evening. So you get unlimited pass to SeaWorld and 1 day at Discovery Cove. Anybody want to go? It's for 2 people. $300 a person. You got to get to New York City. Everything out of New York City. I gotta grab Maddie real quick. I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. I'm wearing a Speedo? No. No marble bag for me, sorry. I got regular swim trunks. Some of the animals would abuse staff. Not sure what you said there, but it got deleted. No dice then. Oh, sorry, no marble bag. Going skinny dipping, yeah. Misspelled after all the spell check shit. That's funny. I'm really close to red line in this, aren't I? I should look. Right, just under red line. We got this baby maxed right out. Oil pressure's running a bit high. Everything else just in the green. Hey, we're good. I don't think we'll lose an engine. Famous last words. Some of the landscaping in around my house now. I think it really fucked that up too. I did some landscaping in around the house now. Oh, I'm just relaxing and painful. Okay, my painful body. Yeah, I got to put a roof up. I got a bunch of shit I got to do now that the frost is out of the ground and. Parents are finally going to tear down that fucking trailer that they should have torn down 5 years ago when they bought the place. They bought the house, had an old trailer out back. It's not that old, but it would take too much money to fix up. They originally thought my sister was going to fix it up, and she found out how much money it was going to cost, and then she moved away, so she's not going to fix it up. My parents aren't going to fix it up, because they don't want anybody living back there. They're finally going to tear it down. Yeah, we're gonna. It's wood studs, so I'm gonna get an excavator and just shred it, and everything that's metal can go to the. Cause it's got a metal roof. I'll pull the metal roofing off, so I can use a lot of that metal roofing other places. But we'll pull the metal roofing off, and then I'll get an excavator with a thumb on it and just start ripping it in half. Ripping it up, and then when I get it down to the bare bones, I'll just shred out the copper wiring and the metal frames, and set fire to the rest of it. Because there's no carpets left in it, so I don't have to worry about burning that shit. I'll pick the metal out when or the insulation out at the same time. Then just burn it. Dig a big fucking hole and burn it. put it in it, and have a hell of a bonfire. When it's all burned down, bury it, and sell the metal, sell the frame for scrap. It's framing the copper. One of the cottages that's for sale down the street from the one we're working on. There's a guest cabin that's made out of sea containers, and it's 1,800 square foot, completely done up to the nines. Oh wow, yeah. Just some of those container homes, man. People have made fucking awesome homes out of them. I could get them almost free down there in fucking Port of Tampa. They were giving the fucking things away. If you had a tractor trailer to come get them, they would give them to you. Because I was looking at it when I lived down there. The guy said buy the fucking... He said buy the refrigerated ones. Because of the cottage, 5,000 square foot, 4 million, yeah. Cottage, yeah. Just because, yeah. Well, not up here. We haven't had the big fires up here. It's still pretty wet. I'll just wait till it's I'll wait till it's raining before I set it on fire. Unless I can just go down to the fire department and get a burning permit to burn it. It's not like it's a big deal. Because all the plastics and shit will be out of it, just be the wood. Because I'll sell the copper. So that'll be a fun project. Try to get my sister and my nephew and everybody come home for Dad's birthday, and we'll do it then so they can actually do the work on it, because they're the ones going to be getting the house when something happens to my parents. So they get the fucking house in the will, and it's going to jack the property value up getting that fucker off there. Funny thing is, it'll drop the taxes down but the value up, because it can't be taxed on having two structures. $100 on her job, so she takes the cut off copper, strips it all down, sells it for a 5-gallon pail. It's about $100. Yeah. Well, my dad always, when he worked union jobs, all the copper and aluminum went to the apprentices to help offset their lower pay. He always let them take all the scraps. My dad's always let them do that for the apprentices. Because he always had apprentices on job sites, teaching them, and he would let them take all the copper and sell it. All the scrap copper and aluminum. Not a lot of money in aluminum, you have to have so much of it, but we have like 150 feet of 100 amp service line. That's worth some money right now. Because we're not going to need power back there. Yeah, scrapping's good. Good money. When it's up. When it's down, it ain't worth a shit. When the prices were really high, all my clients were wondering why they had no power or plumbing when I left. Oh, fucking around here? What guys were doing? Plumbers literally around here were going into houses and selling them on the PEX. How much better the PEX is for water. Plastic lasts forever. PEX is so much better. They fucking charge them a fortune to replace all their lines with PEX, take all the copper piping, fucking sell it, and make a shitload of money. Make more than what the PEX costs. Plus, they got people to pay them for it. That's the best part. And people are not the sharpest tools in the shed, because if they had a brain in their fucking head, if you got copper in your house, you'd leave it, because copper's a natural disinfectant. germs can't live on copper, so any water coming through a copper line is germ free 100%. You run it through plastic, it can have all kinds of shit in it. Fucking plastic or copper kills it all. But the bacteria and shit can live in copper that can't, or will die in copper that can live in plastic in the pegs. But they went around convincing people the way to go. This house, I've got copper from the well into the pressure pump, but then everything after the pressure pump's all just fucking PVC. There's only 4 feet of fucking line in here. It's a little short. Everything where it comes in the house is right. The bathroom, the kitchen, everything's right in one spot, so there's no lines run all over the place. Like, I swear we had like this before, Mr. TVJ. Come on. I thought the basement was lit before he. I thought we had lights in the basement. That's too funny. I don't know why this thing creeps up in altitude when the VNAV is on. It's weird. I had that problem earlier too. I know it's got a speed setting, but I haven't been able to get that on those. I haven't figured out where I set the speed for that. For the auto throttle, so we just got it right through the firewall. We got it slammed forward. I know it's at 218, but 222 works. There's a Reaper down there. Going to practice being a dragon? Okay. Not even gonna fucking ask. Oh, smoking. Alright. That's not where my mind went at all. I'll tell you that for sure. It didn't go anywhere near smoking. Just think of all the animals we're flying over and not going to be able to see them from this altitude. Kind of sucks. The little bastard kept running away the other day. We got some cool weather out here. The clouds aren't like all in one spot. They don't look patterned. They don't look like computer generated. I'll give them that. They're very random types, sizes. They're getting better. How are we doing on our flight plan anyways? So we got plenty of time, but they've only been added an hour. A little under halfway there. Cool. I wonder if there's a fuck around and find out. I wonder if there's an FAFO airport. I should have checked. What do you suppose that little tiny fucking blob right there is for? Little tiny airspace. Right about there. Probably a wildlife preserve or some shit. You're not allowed to fly around. Looks like a power line. It's the only thing that's run that dead straight for that length of distance. Yeah, I think next Friday is actually going to be piston engine. Piston engine, twin engine. Like 10,000 feet, so it may be 3 hours, but we'll see shit. There'll still be an IFR flight, but it'll be a... I haven't taken out any one of my Piper twins 2024 yet. Unfortunately, the Cessna 310's not in the sim yet, or I'd take that. Or I'll take Gunner's plane, Twin Navion. That's always a good one. Take Twin Navion for an IFR flight. Still be hands off IFR, but down much lower, under 10,000 feet. I hope I don't have to buy another tablet. Every time I think I got enough screens, I think I need another one. A couple of small farming towns connected by roads. They're killing off white farmers out here. South Africa, this is where they're killing all the white farmers. They've like turned on them, and they're just slaughtering them. Thousands of them getting killed. Crazy shit. Do you have X-Plane? If you have X-Plane, people will probably watch it. You got the good landing shit down. The airports look really good in X-Plane 12. If you have it, it'll be a good idea. If you don't have it, it's probably not worth the money because you're not making money on your videos yet. So that's a thing. I was saying if you're making any money on it, I'd 100% say it's a great idea. Or if you already own the program, it's a great idea. So let's face it, there's a million people doing 2024 shit right now. And I mean a lot. There's so many people doing 2024. I think there's more people doing 2024 flights in than we're doing 2020 flights in. Yeah, that's what I mean. It's so there's so many people doing it. Like if I didn't have my core group or you guys, we're lucky to get 2 or 3 new viewers a flight right now because they're so saturated. If I was making money, I would quit driving a bus. Because more people are driving like crazy. I don't know how the hell you're going to make money in flight sim, to be totally honest. I'll become salesman for all the peripheral companies. Oh, I know it. Hell. I can't say much. I whore out Gunner's airplanes. I do. I whore out Gunner's airplanes. Get free stuff and talk it up. I do that for Gunner because he's my friend now. Maybe OnlyFans flighting a nude. There you go. But, you know, I stopped whoring out aircraft for developers. And one of them wanted me to go way beyond what I was willing to do, and that's what turned me off from all developers. I knew you were a whore. Yeah, I had a developer that asked me to do shit, but we had a deal. We had a deal. It was all laid out. It was simple, easy to follow, and then all of a sudden the deal went off the rails. He wanted X, Y, and Z. We agreed on ABC, and he wanted X, Y, Z, and he got really angry when I didn't give him X, Y, Z. Do I still have chat going in Discord? Still on my phone? I didn't hang it up. I hung it up. Nope, it's still there. Well, you're just going to hear what I'm saying here. But yeah, there we go. Now I don't. But yeah, I had a developer really fucking rub me the wrong way, and that's when I backed out. That's when I stopped. Shortly after that, I stopped giving away planes unless they were Gunners. So yeah, that was a big turning point for me. That's when I almost quit. Nice pictures, by the way. Mighty. But after that, I haven't taken any planes from anybody. I haven't reached out to anybody for sponsorships. It does look really good. 2020 does look good. There's no ifs and buts about it. From what I could tell, they both use the exact same fucking globe. They're using this exact same globe. Same satellite photos. They have different drivers to put on the different trees because the trees are put on by this. Sim, the Discord is a big plus to your channel. It's fun and all the info. Yeah. Oh yeah, it's a fun place, and the playroom's a rip. Oh my god, the shit I see in there is way beyond most of the shit I'd ever think of putting in there. But and the stuff, the information people just throw in there. No, not just your nonsense though, but like people always put shit about the space program in there now, and other shit's dropping in, train trips. Oh. A lot of cool shit going on in there. I'm sure Gammy will drop some train stuff because he's going in like 2 weeks. So, well, yeah, that's when I took the break and shut everything down. Was right after that. I had to rethink everything. When I came back, that's when I said, I'm doing this for fun and only fun. Because things were going off the rails. I was getting 200 subs a month. Now I'm getting 15, which is 15 I'm happy with. But at 200, things were starting to grow like crazy, but I was doing shit I didn't want to do to make it do that. 100% was from Mrs. TV say. So, yeah, I probably could have been much bigger than I am now, but I had to put the brakes on that. I didn't like where it was going. It wasn't fun. It was becoming a business, and I didn't want that either. There's long nuts. So somebody back there on the radar. Yeah, there's 3 developers you'll see me push stuff for, and that's the Gunner, Flyboy Sims, and Fast Cow. How much it becomes work, it's not work. But yeah, no, it's true. It's not. This was a hobby and it was fun, and it got to where it was not fun and work, and that. I didn't like where it was going. Then I saw people with 1 or 2 people watching them with 30 and 40,000 subscribers. Where's Wombat? He's still streaming. I was gonna tell him I need 90 more subscribers, then I can quit because I finally beat Wombat. I'm mad at Wombat now because he lost a whole shitload of subscribers, which were probably bot subscribers or whatever. They did a purge. But yeah, Wombat's been streaming all day. Well, the last couple hours. Mighty! Thank you, thank you.
I'm good, yeah, I'm feeling alright. Baby, I'ma have the best
Fucking night in my life. Yeah, he's doing the farm thing over there. Thank you. We'll do that twice.
I'm good, yeah, I'm feeling alright. Baby, I'ma
I had the best fucking night of my life. Thank you, Mighty. I'm actually drinking a P&G coffee right now. I am. And I've got the money squirreled away in the bank account for the fuck's it called? Starship when it comes out. Yeah, he's over there doing the farming sim thing. But he was at 67, or he was at 2,700 when they started pulling his. When they started, he lost like 200 subs. But I want to be ahead of him on the. I gotta beat the 2,700. The Starship, yeah. I put the money away. I put away $75 that you guys, and you and Stu scraped up. They got the money put away. That will be bought the day it comes out. Even if it is only 2020 at the moment, it will be bought the day it comes out. That's the one plane I'll make the exception for is the Starship. The day it drops, will be in the sim, in my sim. Now that's because of you guys. You guys did that shit. All you guys with your donations shit did that. And I literally spend the money you guys give me on the fucking $30 a month on coffee. I'm waiting on that F4. Oh yeah, somebody else is doing a Phantom, aren't they? I think I just saw that. But yeah, I am blowing $30 a month that you guys donate to me on coffee. And I only drink it while I'm on the stream with you guys. So that's how I make it last now. I only drink it when I'm streaming. Yeah, I think Heat Bro's doing it. So then you have a guy in the back who bitches at you. And he'll punch out the first moment you do something scary. No, I like Heat Bro's aircraft. I do. They do a good job. What I'm really looking forward to is finding out what anybody heard what Flying Iron's working on? Anybody hear any rumors? I haven't looked for rumors, to be honest, but I love Flying Iron's aircraft. Fucking love them. They do such a freaking great job of the old warplanes. Like nobody can hold a candle to what Flying Iron does with the warplanes. But I haven't heard anything out of them in a while. Let's see. See if we can find a Flying Iron rumor. We'll use this fucking thing. I should use my phone and just ask it. The Focke-Wulf 190 A8. I didn't know that would help. P38 Lightning's updated. Let's see what they got on their simulator. BF 109. I knew that was there. Spitfire. I've got that. Got the Hellcat. Got the P38. I don't have the F190. The Focke-Wulf 190. I don't have that one. I don't have the BFG 109 or the BF 109 either. But I don't see anything rumored about what their next one is. P-38's a fucking awesome plane. Yeah, Flying Iron does a fucking great job of those old warbirds. They really do. I love getting into P-38 in VR. It's just, that thing's the shits in VR because you got the two big props in the right, one in each corner of your eye. You know, you see one in the right eye and one on the left eye. You see the blur of the prop right there in front of your face. It's a fucking awesome plane. It's so quick, and with those supercharged engines, she'll climb in the mountains. Till last week, 38. I'm loving it. Yeah, it's a fucking awesome plane. See, they should give me a plane because you bought one. Because of my stream. See that? People are doing that apparently. Offering to showcase their planes or give me a free plane and I'll give you a 5-star review. It's like, what the fuck is this shit going on? I guess people beg for anything. Sun may set before we land at this rate. Which would be kind of cool, actually. I don't have the last two, apparently, the 109 and the other one. Now you can see their price went up. They're 45 bucks a piece on those. Now, I guess the cost of everything's gone up. I think everybody's going to be surprised with Gunner's, the cost of one of Gunner's new planes is going to be fucking, he was talking about it, it's not anything secretive, he was talking on another stream the other day that he's going to have the price down low. Really? I don't have that one. I might grab, I'm not grabbing any of them right now, but like I said, I'm kind of holding off buying anything till it's 2024. Oh, I'm waiting on the Scout, like big time. I want the Scout, but he's got another one which is all he can't talk about. He literally can't tell anybody what it is. But he was saying, because a company's asked him to build a plane, a real life company has asked him to build their plane. Because they liked how good his planes came out, they've asked him to build their plane. And he's saying he's going to price that one like super cheap so everybody can have it. So I think it's really fucking cool because they supplied a lot of the stuff for it. All the specs and they supplied everything for the plane, including the models. I can't wait for the Seahawk. I mean, I know he's been planning on that forever. I'm trying to talk him into making the Seahawk full 2024 compatible and dropping it. I think it'll sell. I really think the Seahawk will sell, even though it was never made as a real plane. It was supposed to be made as a real plane. a Navy version of the F-117 Nighthawk, Seahawk. So if you see Gunner, tell me you want the Nighthawk or the Seahawk. If anybody sees Gunner, tell me you want the Seahawk. I think that'll sell. The Scout will sell. The Scout will sell really well. It's just a bush plane version of the. It's got flaps. Not quite as beefy of an engine, but it's got. It's a Super Decathlon with flaps. Oh, you don't have to keep the stream going, but thank you. Have a good night, Mr. and Mrs. TPHI. Enjoy your company. Glad you're back for the weekend. Sit back, relax. Have some beer. Enjoy your company. Let me see if I can get this to fucking an altitude hold, but what if I got VNav on? But if I do my altitude select here, it's going to take the hold off. And then it's going to fucking climb. Are they going to drift at all? Well, watch it and see. VNav it should hold, but it's not holding. Or it wasn't earlier. Well, have a good night, Mr. and Mrs. TPHI. Appreciate you keep the stream on. You don't really need to, but appreciate it. Keep the numbers going. I gotta shut these fucking things off. I don't. Drive me nuts. They block what you're actually trying to do. Keep it close on. The altitude looks like it's holding this time. Not drifting. We'll have to watch our auto throttles because our speed when we descend. But we're doing good, I think. I think we're good. Got a toga button. Toga, toga, toga. What's DTK stink? I don't know. Heading stink. I don't know. Fuel looking good. Where the fuck is my fuel? Fuel? Where's my fuel? The fuck is that? Angle of attack indicator. Okay. Hydraulic pressure is good. Everything else in the green. Amps are low. Fucking amps on one side is on both engines are toast. Oh, they're low. Which is fine. You see my fuel gauges? Oh, fuel quantity. It's got an overall quantity. Right tip. Oh, you can scroll each one. Well, that tip's empty. Left tip should be empty. Okay. That wing's getting low. Fuselage low. Total. We're good. 2,400 pounds. We're good. Yeah. We'll make it. Famous last words. Oh, the fucking stink bugs are waking up. 1001 switches. I know it. Where the fuck is everything? I love it because it's old school. I love it. It's old school, but they put in a modern. There's one of these in it, so you can use the flight, you can use this one. I'm figuring this one out. I'm just so used to using this one, it makes it easier. There's your main on-off. There's your vertical speed. There's your glide slope, which is an approach. There's your speed switch, which I can't figure out where you set the speed. That's altitude hold, that's altitude select, which arms it at whatever you have here. There's your nav. And you can arm this if you use this and you're not on the red line, you can arm it and then go to heading mode and bring your heading over to it, and then when it hits it, it'll disconnect the heading and pick up the nav. Half bank, I don't worry about that shit. I like to bank the bitch all the way. Movie Airplane, when he looked at the panel. I got 2 really cool movies to watch on the flights. And one of them's not Airplane. I should get Airplane 1 and 2, but as soon as I figure out how to do it, I'll get it working on one of the freaking tablets or something. Worst case, I can fire up. I don't even have a Windows laptop anymore, but I can do it on one of my laptops. We'll get the in-flight movies, but I got Airport 75, which is from 1970, the airport 1975 when the jet's gonna crash and shit. And then I got Airport 77. TEXES, Texas? TEXES, I believe. I gotta go in here and look because that one that I can actually read. My eyesight, shit. Traffic, somebody's close. Oh, we're up here. I'm heading to RUDAS EXIGO. And between those two, all the small ones don't list in here. I'm pretty sure this. Hold on. Yeah, TEXES, Texas. Was Airport 75 with the 747 sinks to the ocean? Yeah. And then I got the Airport 77, which is the Concorde one. Which is the old Concorde movie. I may have lost everybody myself. Yep, I've lost everybody too. There might be a server issue with them. Even though I can hear somebody fucking close. Real close. Long nuts. There we go. I was like, I can hear somebody though. I'm visually off and I remember they all left. You're about to land? Holy shit, no, I'm fucking an hour out from landing. That's why I can't see you anymore. You guys are gone. 8:30, 9:30, yeah, I'm like an hour out before we land. Oh, look how the wings just changed shape. Oh. Oh. Real plane? Big plane. Real plane? Big plane. Why did they do that? Come on, Microsoft, you're not saving shit. It's already cached in my fucking sim. Maybe for Xbox, but... Oh, late. All you people in your fancy fighter jets running faster than everybody else. I hope you're satisfied, mister. The Typhoon works really well in 2024. I tried the Tornado earlier. It was shit. The Tornado was shit. The RAF, I say Tornado. Is it Tornado or Tornado? I always heard it called the Tornado when it was referred to the RAF Tornado. Of course, they're the same people say aluminium, so whatever. The Tornado was shit, but the Typhoon is really working really well. Okay. Oh, there you know, now that they're not here. Tornado, tomato. Oh, I think it's a tornado, tomato, tomato, tomato. Potato, patata. Whatever the fuck it is. Eurofighter Typhoon is probably the one I have most hours in. I love that jet. My favorite was the Griffin. That was my favorite jet, but now it doesn't work. Canopy's fucked up. There is no canopy. Fuel tube doesn't retract. And most about as far as instrument wise also. They don't mess with instruments and fighters. Yeah. Makes sense. CJ simulations, fun. I always flew the Tornado in one of the early, I don't know if it was JF2 or JF3. I flew the Tornado, I was always flying that one in the early jet fighter series, JF Jet Fighter 1, Jet Fighter 2, Jet Fighter 3. I just found one of them. I got one of them still in the box. Here's Jet Fighter 3. Yep, I have Jet Fighter 3 in the box right here next to my desk. I need to start showing my face and put the old boxes and shit up on the shelves. No, we're not doing that. How spare are you all from having to look at my mug? I don't know, I may just let the sun set. Just let it go. Do a night landing. Probably regret that. You had the Eurofighter, right? Griffin that they just released the update for 2024 marketplace, $5. Yeah, I didn't buy the upgrades because the upgrades are still not making it a. The upgraded version is still not a fully 2024 native aircraft. If it was, I'd buy it, but it's not. It's just a patch to make it work in 2024. They're not 2024 native aircraft, so I didn't buy it. I wish I'd have been warned not to get the wrong. I got the wrong F-22. So, I wish I'd have been warned, but I wasn't, and I bought the wrong one. And because I never used them, I never bought the fuck out. I never bought the better ones. That's cool that he made the upgrades, the marketplace upgrades. No, that's one way to do it. What the hell's that? Oh, I saw a racetrack, but I think it's a mine. It's a mine. Damn it! I was excited, thought there was a racetrack. Like a fucking squirrel. Dog with a squirrel. Racetrack! Has anybody else tried to fly that Boeing, the C-17 Global Master they have? I tried to fly it, and there was a crosswind, and the plane wouldn't level out. It stayed tipped to the left the whole fucking flight, and I didn't have anything in it. I couldn't get it to fly level, so I gave up. Well, we found out the truth, and they said everything from 2020 was going to go to 2024. It would just take a little time. Bought so many planes. They got me good, yeah. Well, they got the developers too, because they told the developers, oh, 90 minutes. Your plane will be updated and ready for 2024, and it's a lot longer than 90 minutes. It take a couple weeks. They got the developers too. And unfortunately, they fucked the developers as well as the fucking people. Look, I don't have a problem paying $5 or $6 for an upgrade, even $10 for an upgrade, if it's a true If it's just a patch to get your 2021 to work in 2024, no. If it's a full 2024 native aircraft, then yes. So after they announced that, they had that big sale. Oh yeah, I bought a bunch of shit too. There must be a lot of gold or some shit out here. Oh, diamonds. That's what we're in South Africa. Diamond mines, I'll bet. That's what we're at here. Diamond mines. We'll watch the sunset for a while. Check today. A whole bunch of shit came up in the marketplace today. Like a bunch of it. A bunch of new stuff popped up. With today's update. And there's one native 2024 aircraft that if I didn't already own it, I would buy it again. As I already own it from another manufacturer, or another developer, but a J3 Cub, a real J3 Cub is 2024 native. Now, it's one of the first 2024 native aircraft that you can buy that's not one of the built-in ones. Two patches I bought for the Griffin and the A6 actually make them. They're 2024 compatible. Yes, they're 2024. Yeah, they're not native 2024 aircraft though. But they're explaining to me everything works, but it's not a native 2024 aircraft. It's not a full-blown rebuild with the 8K textures, the whole 9 yards. Oh, maybe it is. Maybe I'm wrong, but. Yeah, I'll take a look. But from what he said, what they were saying on his Discord is just there's a patch to make it work in 2024, to make everything work in 2024. Much like the Super Decathlon. Gunner Super Decathlon, everything in it works. You get out, walk around, you can do all the shit, it works, but it's not a native 2024 aircraft. The autocorrect's kicking your ass. You know, like Gunner's plane, and his new, unfortunately, the Scout is a 2020 plane. I think he's really rethinking that. He's hoping they probably should have went 2024 with it. Right. Because there's a whole different way that 2024 aircraft are handled by the sim. And my whole take on it is, well, in another 4 years, everything we bought in 2020 probably won't work, but everything that's 2024 compatible will work in the next version. Not that I'm going to be streaming in 8 or 4 fucking years for another. I hope so, but can tell this day and age. I don't get my ticker straightened around, we won't be here to do it. It's not losing the weight as fast as I can. Have a good night, Jared. Thanks for stopping by. Yeah, I know these are long ones. But have a good night, sir. That's what I mean. That's my whole. We're more than 2/3 the way done. Yeah, we're about on schedule because I figured it'd be almost 10 o'clock before we landed. So I'm on schedule. We're on schedule for fuel. We're doing good. Everything's in range where we should be. May even land a little early. This one tell me? No, this one's not gonna tell me shit. How far we are from the. We got 154 miles left on this one, 57 on the next one, 78. We don't have that many more miles. We got a couple hundred more miles to go. Nautical miles. There's long enough to visualize cruising along. Sun setting looks cool, but it's a dirty fucking window. I gotta get after the developers. I gotta send them a message. Get rid of that fucking dirty window. Or make a switch right in the fucking tablet. Clean window or dirty window. Not hard. It literally swaps one file. I mean, you know the plane's old, but it wouldn't be dirty and scratched up like that. Somebody would have replaced it by now. If it gets too dark and you don't want to watch, just let me know. And I'll put the sun back up a little higher, but what the hell? Might as well try flying in the dark. Do a night landing. I do think it's cool that the cars have headlights and taillights now. That's a silly little thing, but I think it's cool. Hey, you fly. How's DC Design's Harrier? How'd that come out in 2024? Does it work? Or is that one that doesn't work quite well with all the thrust vector shit? I should get that one set up and working. No, it might be fun to have in South America down the mountains. If it can read all that information, why the fuck can't it put a fighter jet in there? Even if it's just an F-18, put a fucking fighter jet in instead of a Bonanza. I have it, and I actually have it loaded in the sim. I just haven't flown it. I'll have to fuck with it. Maybe tomorrow. I fucked with this thing for a couple hours today. It'll be interesting to see what DC's design does, because they said they're not making any more new planes. They're just going to make the ones they have work in 2024 and sell them in 2024, and that's going to be it. The last I heard, they said they weren't going to make any more new planes. Yeah, same here. And that's one of the ones that I will 100% wait till it's got a full-blown 2024 version before buying. I would love the B1 Bone. Especially if they get the TFR working. If they get TFR working, that'll be the shits. Set the fucker 200 feet altitude, it'll follow 200 foot above the terrain no matter what the terrain does. That would be sick, because that's what the real jet can do. You can literally set that at 200 feet. And the radar will scan ahead and below and keep that fucking jet at 200 feet above the ground. That would be the shits, man. That would be fucking awesome. If they can get that to work. Because that's what makes that plane so sick in real life. That's what makes it so deadly. Is the fact that it can do like almost Mach 2, 200 feet off the deck, and the pilot doesn't have to fly it. You don't have to worry about the pilot's reactions. He can set that fucking radar altimeter for whatever he wants. It'll stay above the ground. You think it works? Cool. The F-111, yeah, I think the F-111 does have the terrain following radar. I think that one has it working. That's another one on my list, but not until it's 2024 full plane. There's a couple that are on my list, the B-1 and the F-111. But I'm holding off until we have a full-blown 2024 version. But that's what makes that F-111 still to this day so deadly. Because even if you spot it on radar, by the time your missile fires, it's gone. It's by you so fast, you don't have time to fire at it. By the time your radar can even get a lock to fire off your missile, the fucking plane's gone again. And because you don't hear it until after it's gone by you, because of the sonic boom, it's fucking sick. That's how that thing evaded radar. It just went down on the deck. Flew so freaking fast you didn't hear it until it was past you. Carry a full nuclear payload. And cruise missiles, which, you know, nuclear payload cruise missiles, which you can get a couple 100 feet from the target and pop up, fire them off, and get your ass back out. I think it's crazy. How long is F-111 working now? It's been a while, but last time I flew it, all the avionics were black screens. No key sounds, but it's been a while. Look at that sky. That's trippy. When you're up there at 45,000, you can see the Terminator line. We're almost at 42,000 feet. We're climbing slightly again. This damn thing. You know what I think it is? I think it's not adapting to the Earth being curved. It's just holding the plane completely level. It's not taking into account that the Earth is curving. They've got one up here, Plattsburgh, not far from here on the ground. A static display F-111. Was it B-29? No. It's big. It's one of the first jet bombers, the nuclear jet bomber. But it was the predecessor to the F-111. If it curves too much, you're all just going to do surgery. Oh, dear Lord. Well, I think that's why it keeps gaining in altitude. I don't think it's actually fucking... I think it's just flying level and the ground's dropping away. We'll see if it picks up the... Somebody's close. I got traffic. Who's close? You? It must be you. Where's my TOD? Let's get back to the map. If I can even find it. It's not showing it now? Yeah, it is right there. Right there is my TOD marker, so we'll see if it picks it up. If it doesn't, we'll just do a manual 2,000 feet a minute dive for the fucking runway. We'll just do manually if it doesn't pick up. We're actually going to land about 9:30. Land a little ahead of time. Got some pretty cloud effects. Here in Wichita, McConnell Air Force Base, back when I was young, is where the B-1s are based. We used to have Thursday night lights take off and afterburner at night. Amazing. When I took my dad hunting after he first got his cancer, as soon as he was done with his first cancer treatments, the first time he had cancer, as soon as he was cancer free, rung the bell and shit, I took him for a hunt. And we went out to Missouri. I had no idea we were right off the end of the runway. We were hunting not far off the end of the runway from the base in Missouri where all the B-2s are. And while we were hunting, they all come back from some mission overseas because they all come in one right after the other after the other. It was like 5 of them just kept going over. Like, that was cool shit seeing them. That was a fun trip. My dad had always wanted to kill an elk, and he had an elk trip planned, but his mother passed away. My grandmother died unexpectedly, and he had to cancel the trip and never booked another one. Yeah. And he never booked another elk trip. And as soon as he got done with the cancer treatment, I asked my mom if he had any retirement money kicking around that he's not using. And she had enough, and I called around to like the Montana Fish and Game, Wildlife, and talked to them about getting an elk permit out of state. And the guy's like, I explained my dad just got through cancer. He said, well, if he's weak, he's not getting elk out here. It's just too, it can be days on horseback and all this shit. He's just not going to be able to get one. He said, I suggest you check with some of these ranches where they actually raise the animals right there. It's kind of like shooting a cow, but you can get one. I talked to 2 different ranches that told me no, because my dad was sick. They didn't want to have to deal with it and shit. And I finally got a hold of a ranch, and the guy says, if I got to go get one of my breeders, I'll tie it to a fucking fence post and shoot it right out the door of the cabin. He says, I'll guarantee your dad will get one. So we had a good time. That first morning, we get up out of the cabin, step out the cabin at about 30, 40 feet outside the cabin is a giant fucking bull elk. Great big fucking rack. Huge. My dad's like, do you see this fucking thing? He was a smart one. He knew damn well if he got up by the cabins, nobody'd shoot him because he wasn't out in the fields. Oh, look at that fucking light. I just realized that. Look at that fucker. I haven't flown this at night. That's cool. It's a wigwag. And it's actually working. Holy shit. That gunner's got one that underneath that spins and you can see it. That's pretty cool. How the rest of the lights look. They've been replaced with little tiny LEDs. Get too far away, they shut off. Yep. Fucking thing. Oh, got a wigwag underneath too. That's cool. That's pretty cool. The landing lights didn't shut off. As soon as we start our descent, we'll pop those on. If we get our descent, we gotta watch from inside, make sure we. Oh, we got until after we turn that next. After we cross the next waypoint, after we make that turn. I really wish the flight plan would show the top of descent. I just wish it would pick that up. It doesn't. I'm getting a kick out of this, watching this darkness come at me. It's like almost terrifying. Starting to see the lights on the highways. I'll mess with the Harrier tomorrow. I'll mess with a couple of jets because I gotta make some tracks on our around the world flight. No, we don't have to make tracks. We're way farther along than I was expecting. We're already out of the Alps. We'll be into the Himalayas pretty soon. I don't know. I'll fix something. I'll get it all squared away tomorrow or Sunday. Nothing like waiting till the last minute. And these flights, I just picked these flights on the Friday flights are I go to where to fly today. Put in 3 hours. Put in whatever kind of plane I'm flying. Click. First one that pops up that's in the amount of range I want. Click, that's one I use. Yeah, I'll let you know. I'll let you know even before I stream with it. I'll take it out tomorrow. I'll have to set up a whole new profile for it anyways. For the nozzles. I mapped the nozzles to one of the prop pitches because it doesn't have prop. I used one of the prop pitch sliders for the nozzles. So, but I'll let you know. I also forget there's a 2024 native A10. Maybe we'll use that on Tuesday. I haven't taken that out yet. I was thinking I should try to use the Dash 7 I have for the below 2,000 feet AGL. That'd be a wild fucking ride. 4 engines, all kinds of climbing power, but slow turning like a bitch. That might be a hell of a handful. Let's try to stay under 2,000 feet. That's a great plane. I don't know how it works. I haven't tried it 2024 yet, but it is a great plane. Oh, look, your landing lights look cool. Even though it's not really the one you have right now. Hey, somebody down there? Swart Kass. Oh, imagine that's not somebody we know. 500E. I've got that. Good plane. Yeah, I know. That's what I mean. That might be a fun challenge. Alright, let's see how we do after we make our turn. How much farther out is our TOD? Not far, so we'll know right away. What's that say? Warning, warning. What are we getting your master caution for? Do I see anything? Low fuel. Oh, we're fine. About ready to start descent. Yeah, we got 26%. We're fine. Hush. Hush, we're fine. I'm fine. I think. That's all we have left? We should be fine. We should be fine. See if this thing actually picks up the BNAV. We got a marker. If it doesn't pick it up, we'll just do a manual 2,000 foot a minute descent, which is common. Rate of descent for these birds. Center on the plane. Thank you. Funny that this one says I got 25%. That one's telling me I've got low fuel. I can always look at the... Nah. I can look at the aircraft itself. Oh, we got fucking... Yeah, we've got plenty. Fuselage tanks. We still haven't even burned up both the wings. We're good. We're good. We're doing good on fuel. There's a problem. I didn't leave enough. I don't always leave enough reserve. I forget these things get cranky when they get in the yellow. Alright, you're gonna pick it up or we're gonna have to go manual. I'll still a little bit out. Oh, look at the city. Definitely see that. Johannesburg, South Africa. Hell, it's definitely a big city. That looks cool. I'm glad we let it go to nighttime. When I can't sleep and I wake up early, I fly. Night, day or night, whatever the happen, I go to that. Where to fly today and... Oh, that's not turning it on. That's not dimming my overhead fucking lights. Apparently that's not working in 2024. Oh well. Guess that's the way it goes. Can I shut it off? Nope. Can't even see it. Well, it's just going to be really bright in the cockpit. Are you going down or not? We're an ounce. Looks right. Yeah, we got it. Look at that. It picked it up. Now we just got to watch our speed. Yeah, it's going to do 2,000 feet a minute. Sure shit. Yeah, we got to watch our speed. I know. Overspeed, overspeed. I'm working on it. This thing doesn't talk to you. It just whistles at you. Beep, beep. There we go. 218. Oh, good. But BNAV's working. I wonder if bottle trouble's working. Let's see. It's going to go 231. 231's way too fast, I think. No, maybe not. But that's exactly where it's supposed to be. No, we'll find out. I still don't see where the hell I had to hit the where I adjust the speed at, though. That's the only thing I don't see where I... That's our distance. I was taught back when the real plane, you always kept those things on there in case your other thing shit the bed. You had your things all set where you needed to go. I don't see where I set the speed. It's the only thing I can't find on this thing. I don't have my engine sinks on either. Oh, I don't need them. We're good on fuel quantity. Shit. Alright. I don't see a speed set anywhere on here. No, that's right. It's only doing 220 anyways. Or of course it may have just locked on whatever I had it set at when I hit the button, which is probably it. I'm just glad we got it to work. Raphael, 3821. Don't know him either. Where's Long Nuts? He started to descent. Looks like it. Looks like he's coming right down on me here. Coming down on me? No, coming right down behind me. Look at that sunset. Fucking epic, huh? Get it through the windows. Just the color through the window. There we go. Let's see if it makes any difference where we pop our... I just found them bastards a minute ago. There it is. Auto throttle? Yeah. Ah, they're still the same. They didn't shut off, so that switch isn't working. It's got some cool lights, though. I'll give it that. Tell you, for flying distance, I love the Piaggio 180 left and right flight effects. Every fucking thing in it works. Everything works. I mean, it's just amazing. And it's not a native 2024 airplane. The tablet doesn't work. The map screen on the tablet doesn't work, but they said that's a 2024 issue that they're not going to fix because it works fine in the 2024 native versions. So they're not going to waste time fixing the 2020 version. But other than that, all the instruments work. All the fucking auto throttles work. All the navigation systems work. It's just everything in the plane works. That's what I like about it. Just every single thing in the beast works. Now we're lower our speeds way up here that we can go. I always forget because of this. Can't break the sound barrier, so you got to your speed's faster when you're lower. Message. Ah. Oh, we got. Oh, that's not what I wanted. That was a joke. I wanted the tablet. What else is on this tablet? The shades, tables, cabin doors, cockpit door. Okay. Chocks. That's not working. Nope. Oh, okay, so you don't need to order step lights. Oh, we got a hell of a crosswind, 33 knots. The air temperature, wicked cold. Yeah, I like those. We don't have anybody in the plane. We just flew it empty. Okay. Fuel? Oh, we can get fuel here. Yeah, we got plenty. We got main fuselage tanks. We're good. We got plenty of fuel. We've got plenty. Oh, checklists. Those are handy. Don't worry about that because I don't care. What's the difference between these two pages? Nothing. Oh. Oh, yeah, okay. So fuel save state's kind of cool. Oh, the 530, 750, or the 750XI. We can turn them all off and fly it old school. Fly the whole thing on VOR. Cool. Yeah, I'm not flying it on VOR. I got a GPS in this bitch. I'm not flying on VOR. There's a strobe. Is that my strobe? Or is that Long Nuts' strobe? Where's Long Nuts? I lost him. Where the hell did he go? I've lost the Colonel. He disappeared. Must be my strobe. I have a strobe. Can't see it. Oh, there it is. Wingtips. Oh, you're over there. Oh, you must be coming in for a different runway. Or a different approach. That's why. You're still there. Oh, Visualizer's over there too. Yeah, I had to make a last minute slight tiny change for my plane because it wouldn't pick up the I had to change the approach for the I had changed the approach to get the VNAV to pick up. Poop! Poop! You're like me, I'm pooping on everybody.
Yeah, I'm feeling alright. Baby, I'm
I have the best fucking... Actually, that's a crap. Thank you, Colonel. Much appreciated. I've been pooping on everybody's. Brad's, Symphonic, Wombats. I poop on everybody's now. Thank you, sir. Much appreciated. Spread the poop. No, I had to make a change to get the VNAV to work. So yeah, it will be a slight. You two are on the red line, exactly where you should be. But I had it set for vectors, and I couldn't do it without the vectors to get the VNAV to work. So I had to switch one little thing in the flight plan so that the VNAV would work, so it wouldn't have vectors. Because vectors requires the fucking... Yeah, to do vectors, you have to have the... what am I talking about? You have to have ATC on. So there is that. So I took the ATC off. Alright, I had to take vectors out. When I did it, switched it over a little bit. The fucking stink bugs have all warmed up in the last couple of days and starting to come back to life. I don't know how the fuck they come into the house, they freeze up, and they stop moving. And then fucking, as soon as it warms up outside, they all start moving again and go outside. Same with the ladybugs. Maddie likes the ladybugs because they're crunchy. They're sky raisins. Doesn't like the stink bugs. Neither do I. They smell horrible. They smell like rotten cucumbers. I don't even kill them anymore. I just fucking wrap them in a towel and run them outside and throw the towel in the fireplace out there. Paper towel. Yeah, I didn't realize Johannesburg, South Africa was this fucking big. Holy crap. It's probably one of the largest cities in Africa, huh? Fucking huge by the time you add in all these outlying cities. Like New York City, you know, it's a huge city, but then you realize if you add in shit to Jersey and Connecticut, it's fucking really big. Add in everything that's not New York. This is looking cool. I'm glad I let the sun set. I didn't want it when we were flying over the... Cause I tried to fly over the earlier and there's just like one here, one there, and that was it. Because there's nothing out there for miles. But coming to the city, I'm glad it's going to try night landing. Probably going to die. We're going to try. I wish I could dim this, but it's not working. Oh well. It is what it is. Speaking of wombat, there he is. Hey, Gammy. Y'all done farming? We are on our descent into Johannesburg, South Africa. Well, I can't see it real well yet because it hasn't set all the way for me. I could kick it over to live, kick it back to live. There's no more sunset. Oh, that changed the weather. I forget every time I do that, it fucks my autopilot all up. Yeah, I think we're still good. Yeah, well, I'll back. Only a short one today. Cool. We're going to shut the auto throttle off. We're just going to do this manually. I don't know if we're going to drop fast enough. We should be. We're still 20,000 fucking feet. Oh, that's right. The airport's at 5,000, so 15,000 feet. All right, we're not terrible. We're not that high up. We have plenty of time to descend before I was like, shit, we're not going to make it. But yeah, we got lots of time to descend before we get to the airport. The airport's over 5,000. So, like, this is almost the same height as Denver. 5,500 feet. Yeah, this is the same height as Denver. And there's, like, no mountains around. It's all completely fucking flat forever. But it's as high as Denver. That's weird to think of. But again, Denver's got no mountains except for behind it. Completely flat where Denver is. Right behind Denver's all the fucking mountains, but there's no mountains out here at all, but it's same height as Denver. Funky. Tell me I want 231, we'll try to slow down. No, I still don't know where it's getting its data from. What is the landing speed on this thing? It's like minimum maneuvering speed. The fuck was that? Copyright. Oh, I don't give a shit about that. 150. We want to be 150 to 200 landing. Okay, we're good. Nope, backed off too much. It wants 230. At our airport? That looks like it. Looks like we're still way too fucking high. Yeah, that's our airport. Because I don't have a glide slope on this thing. It does up here. I don't know if I'll be able to pick it up or not. Now. Oh, plane, we're going to slow you down and get our flaps and gear out. Maybe it'll sink a lot faster. Right now we're way too fucking high. I can tell you that much. Flaps 1 in gear. And we're not picking it up. So where is our... Oh, don't want heading, don't want heading, not heading. Approach. Pick up approach. There it goes. We didn't pick up approach, but it got our landing. We're turning into it, but we're way too fucking high. We gotta drop 10,000 feet. Oh, we might make it. Get my flaps out. We're lined up almost on the runway. Yeah, we're on our runway lineup. Or not. We overshot it. Why did we overshoot? I don't know. We're not going to make that runway. We'll give her full flaps and see if we can't slow down and drop like a rock. We don't want to go below 120. We got to lose 10,000 feet between here and there. That's a lot. I don't know why sometimes these things struggle so much with VNAVs. Long nuts and visualize should be turning in here. Yeah. They're at the right altitude. Of course. I'm not. Not even fucking close. We're gonna have to un-autopilot it and dive. Off. Nose down. Nobody watch this because I don't want to go around. I don't want to go below over 4,400 feet a minute either. 4,000 feet a minute is about as fast as I want to descend on this beast. Of course, I could have done a manual descent, which probably would have been faster. I'm going to be so late getting there. My speed's going to be so high. Chop the throttles all the way. This thing got speed brakes? I don't know if it does. I don't think so. I got them extended if it does, but I don't think so. We're getting there. We're looking better. Oh, 6,000 feet a minute. No, that's too fast. That's too fast for a drop. Oh, we don't have any passengers on board, so we're good. I think it does have speed brakes. Oh, it does. Oh, that's good. It does have speed brakes. Cool. That's going to help. That's going to help us. Give me one red light on that landing system. Just one. And I'll be happy. I'll know I'm on target. No? Still got four white. Well, one red. One red. Alright. We'll be fine. Even without one red. We're good now. Engine's up. We're just going to be coming in a little fast. Well, no, not really. Yeah, a little bit. See if I get the reversers to work. It wouldn't work earlier. Now I got all red. How the fuck did I go from no red to all red? Jesus. Almost took out the lights. Ooh, that was hard. There's the reversers coming out. Well, they did work tonight. That was good. Look at that. Reversers worked. Now stop reversers. There we go. How's everybody else doing? Oh, there's long nuts. There's visualize. I'm just going to pull over here to the right and I'll come down, taxi down towards where you guys are. Nope, no, slow down. I'm going too fast to fucking turn while taxiing. Come on, turn. Turn. Oh, my steering's locked. Why are you locked? Steering. Fuck you. Thought I had a thing up here for steering. I don't see it. I'll just bring up one engine. Really, you're not gonna fucking... I know there's a steering button somewhere on this bitch. Where is it? There it is. It was here somewhere. I'm coming. I'll get down there in a minute. Now I can steer. Wasn't the worst landing of all, being at night and diving for the runway. Gotta thank everybody. I gotta thank Mighty for the $5, Stu for the $5, and who gave me the poop emoji? Colonel Andy had a long nuts for the poop. Thank you so much for the poop. And Mighty and Stu for the coffee fund. Much appreciated, guys. I know Stu's not here. And thank the grumpy old bastard squadrons for flying along. Steering's overrated anyways. We had long nuts, visualize, Jared, Mr. TPHI. Of course, the ever-present Colonel Indiana Long Nuts himself. Well, thank you all. Again, I missed landing do-over. Rewind. I don't do-over landings. They're perfect the first time. Like Mighty. I just gotta roll up here. Get away, car! Fuck you, car. Oop, missed him. Thanks, guys, for coming fly along. It was a lot of fun. There's long nuts and his creepy little old lady costume running around. But really, seriously, thanks everybody. Much appreciated as always. I'm going to jump out and try to grab a nighttime screenshot. Not sure how it'll turn out, but we will see if we can get this. Even though nobody's in the right planes but me. Yeah, see you, Gammy. See you, Visualize, Mighty, Colonel. And have a great night, everybody. We'll see you all in the next one, hopefully. Tuesday. I think Tuesday. Everybody, have a great weekend, everybody. I'm going to check on out of here. It's late. Have a good one. Bye.